Welcome back to Divination Tarot. It's Walt here, and today is Freaky Friday. It is September 28th. Had to check to make sure I didn't get fucking marks deducted for that one, but yeah, I mean, like, I was gonna make a different video than I'm making now, but since it is Freaky Friday anyway, but I was instructed to make this video, so I'm gonna make it. I guess the first thing that I'll touch on is just the way that our minds get manipulated, just in general, you know, especially with making assumptions and stuff like that. Personally, I can tell you from personal experience, especially going through this whole fucking the spooky part and now this giant transformation, I have assumed a lot of fucking things, and I've assumed things about people, shot myself in the fucking foot, and like, I want to remind people not to make assumptions, even if you think that you know, you probably don't. Because I think there's a lot of misconceptions out there, or assumptions that me and Sophia are in some type of relationship, or that, you know, we're together in some way other than just YouTube partners, but that's not the thing at all. You know, I was drawn to her, as a lot of us were, for a particular reason, and my reason was unknown to me at the time was she was the one that was forcing me into mission, and you know, it's hard to accept. I guess have to accept it, because I already knew what my mission kind of was. I knew it had to do with the tarot. During the spooky stuff, I just like drawn to the tarot, bought a fucking tarot deck, and then reflecting on my life, realized that I came from a family of Wiccans, and there was stuff involved, like with tarot and stuff, and they're into the paranormal, and you know, I didn't realize I was just gonna fucking fall into that, or just gonna fall onto my lap and be like, here you go, this is what you're supposed to do. You know, it's been a hard thing to accept, especially when I've had other like readers and stuff tell me that they see me going somewhere with this, and it's like, it honestly scares the shit out of me, because in the past I did like attention, you know, I guess because I seeked outside validation. And you know, when you're not whole within yourself, you try to make yourself whole in other ways, and that might be seeking outside validation or anything. And I mean, like, I'm not here to seek validation from anybody. I'm just trying to share my story to help other people maybe, you know, accept their own story, and like stand in my truth to help people stand in their truth, you know. Sorry, I just bought cigarettes. I know, I've cut way down, so even the universe can give me a fucking break. Because like when shit fell apart, I was 2 packs of cigarettes, having fucking chest pains and high blood pressure that I've never had and shit. So I mean, you know, give me a break just a little bit. The month is almost over, so is smoking. It's been a lot to process, but back to the story. Yeah, I mean, like, I've already kind of known where this is going, and it's been hard to accept. It's been hard to accept that I'm even a fucking psychic. In the beginning, I thought I was, and then I was like, no, I'm not a psychic, I'm just an empath. Then you read into more about empaths and realize that that's a type of psychic ability. Like Sophia, I have a special gift, and our fucking job is to share that gift with y'all and to help you through your own journeys. And that's why we are alternative tarot readers. That's not why we don't do the fluff readings and shit. And I mean, essentially that's how she fucking drew me in, was with the twin flame readings, because I was still chasing my fucking tail trying to figure things out, and so, you know, focused on my person, and you know, and stuck with where to go. And you know, like, she taught me a lot of things that I needed to know, that, you know, the tough love, you know, a lot of people can't accept that. I wasn't able to accept that a lot of the time. My mom is king of fucking tough love, let me tell you, and she's told me a lot of things I wish I would have listened to, but I didn't. Even my ex, like, I mean, I don't think she's so much a tough love person, but she fucking told me a lot of shit that in retrospect I wish I would have fucking listened to, because let me tell you, like, life would have been different. But at the same time, I know it's written the way it is, and it plays out the way it has to play out, you know, so I had to learn the lesson the hard way. And like, I don't want to see anybody else learn the way that I had to learn. You know, unfortunately for me, it was written in the fucking stars to be smited by the universe, and you know, I guess I was so far off my path that that's why my story was so fucking spooky. But, you know, as spooky as it is, it's my fucking story and it's true. And, you know, I was not really comfortable with sharing my story in the beginning. And when I made my original videos, the Kundalini, I looked shady because I kept like looking away because I was so fucking embarrassed to tell people what the fuck was going on with me that I felt ashamed. And now it's like, I'm not ashamed. None of us should be ashamed. We have to stand in our truths. It doesn't matter if your truth is as scary as mine or spooky as mine. Make sure to stand in your truth and don't feel like you need to defend yourself. You know, if somebody can't accept your truth and they think you're lying about it, then that's fine, you know? Like, I am personally one of the most open, fucking, genuine, truthful people I've ever fucking met. And I mean, like, I'll never fucking lie to anybody. You know, I've lied to myself a lot, and I'm done even doing that. And, you know, like, it's just, I think that some people think that I'm just, like, mysterious, and, because I keep people on a need-to-know basis, you know? Like, I am very open, I'm truthful, but, you know, I'm not going to share anything that I don't really need to share. Like I said, I've been kind of thrown into this, and being a musician and stuff, I used to enjoy the attention. From different spectrums of life or parts of my life, and now since I've been thrown into this, in the beginning, yeah, I like the attention, and then all of a sudden I just realized I don't like the attention, but I know I have to do what I have to do. It's just, I think the attention thing was like an ego-driven type thing, you know, because the ego needed the attention, and then just you eventually realize that you don't actually need it. I mean, like, I appreciate it. I'm not going to say that I don't appreciate it, guys. I just had to make sure that wasn't a cat hair. But I do appreciate it. And, you know, like, just don't want anybody to assume anything. You know, especially, like, with me and Sophia, like, I don't really give a care. Like, you can think we're fucking in a relationship, but the truth of it is we're fucking friends, and I look up to her, and I call her my boss because, honestly, she's the one that's fucking telling me what to do, you know, when I'm stuck. And, I mean, she's doing that with all of us, and a lot of us just keep spinning around in fucking circles. And, like I said, go look at my comments from videos that she had posted weeks ago, and I was in the same fucking situation. I was completely obsessed. I had no idea where to fucking do, and, you know, the more I focused on myself and my mission, the easier it was to come, like, over that, you know? You know, it was really hard to accept that my person wasn't talking to me. It was hard to accept that she probably thinks I'm a fucking lunatic or, you know, mentally unstable or, you know, fucking, you know, like, everyone has their different circumstances, but mine are probably pretty different. But at the end of the day, you know, like, life still has to go on, and if I just allowed myself to be stuck, then I wasn't going anywhere. And it took a lot of tough love. Took a lot of tough love to get this Taurus out of the fucking pasture, just chilling, eating grass. And, you know, now that I've started to move forward, I'm done stopping. I'm done grazing on the grass. I'm just gonna keep fucking moving forward, you know? And, essentially, that's what we all have to do. It doesn't matter if you're a Taurus or not. You gotta keep pushing forward. And, you know, like, it might be hard to accept some of the things that Sophia says, or I may say. I'm not such of a hard ass about it. That's her job, but, you know, like, we, as alternative tarot readers who are, you know, empathetic fucking readers, we pick up on stuff that maybe you might not want to address. Like, I know I had shit stuck in me that I didn't want to fucking address until the universe was just like, bam, and squeeze out the sponge, and it all comes pouring out. And I mean, like, after all that, I still got some stuff to address. And I mean, I think it's more, you know, like, the different things like relationships and stuff like that. That's why I find that a lot of the information that she's given to everyone, you know, and it is very beneficial, and a lot of people kind of take that for granted, and it's like, kind of goes in one ear and out the other, and that just reminds me of how I used to be. And I just want to warn everybody, don't be that way. Don't just let it go in one ear and, you know, and out the other, because, like, that's That's essentially how I got myself so far off a path. And you know, like once the fucking universe knocked me back on path and I stepped into the light, there is no going back into the darkness, let me tell you. Like there is no fucking going back from that shit. And like with everything, even with cigarettes, like I said, like they're slowly being phased out of my life whether I like it or not, because it's not on my path. And you know, as a true twin flame, I guess that's what happens essentially. I don't know if it happens to everybody who just decides to step on the path, but you know, I know what's up with me, and I talk to other people, and that's what's up. So I mean, still doesn't make it easy. You know, just for example, like last night I decided to be lazy and get a pizza, and that fucking, I'm still paying for it because I deviated from my healthy vegan vegetarian fucking diet. And you know, essentially I just can't eat foods like that anymore, and it's essentially how I can't be around certain people anymore, or you know, I have to limit myself anyway. I can be around them, but I just can't let the energy kind of drag me down. And you know, like part of my mission is to throw myself out here and to fucking, you know, tell people my story, to help them feel better about their own stories. And not everybody's story is as crazy as mine, but I mean, like I know a lot of us have different similarities of childhood or different things that we went through, and yeah, mine might be a little more fantastical than some, but you know, that's still my story. And as much as I'd like to just say that it was a fucking nightmare, it fucking wasn't, you know. Like, I mean, it was a fucking nightmare, but I mean, like, it was a true nightmare. It's like watching a horror movie, but being part of the horror movie. And luckily, after the horror movie was over, it was like a good movie. It was just really confusing in the beginning, you know. The movie starts off, you don't have a hard time getting into it, and then all of a sudden, you know, when something clicks, it's just, you realize shit, you know. So, like, you know, sorry, that was a transport going by. But yeah, I mean, you know, I'm a mysterious dude. I don't like to share a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm an open book, essentially. I share everything that I feel that I need to. I keep a lot of people on a need-to-know basis. Like I said, I don't like the attention. I accept it. And I know this is what I have to do. And, you know, it's hard, but I know where it's going, and I have to accept it. And I mean, you know, the quicker other people accept that the things that Sophia says are, you know, she's trying to help. Like, it might suck to hear the truth, but, you know, she's there to help. I'm here to help. And, you know, we might bring up things that you don't want to face, but the sooner you face it and the sooner that you get on your own mission and really focus on yourself, then, you know, you're just going to keep spinning around in circles. And I mean, just like being focused on your person or whatever, you know, like, how do you know that's your person? Because like the perfect person, and you could just like stroll into your life and you'd be so focused, spin around in circles, that, you know, the actual person is just, you know, they just fucking pass through kind of thing, you know. But essentially, you know, like, it just saddens me to know that she's put so much work into this and done everything for free. And, you know, there's not many people out there as appreciative as they should be, or as grateful as they should be. And, you know, I'll be the first one to fucking tell you, I'm so fucking grateful I ran across her, because I was fucking stuck, man. Like, I was stuck. Like, I had been through the crazy stuff, and I was still stuck and trying to figure out mission, and I didn't realize that she was gonna be the one to just fucking nudge me into it until she's like, yo, this is what was up. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense. And, you know, that's why it's my job to encourage everybody else to, you know, focus on yourself and try to step in your own mission, you know. My mission might be a little weird, you know, reading fucking tarot cards and being psychic and shit, and, you know, it's different, but I mean, everybody's mission's different. And I feel another one of my missions is just to fucking share my vibes with everybody I can, you know. I've had people say that, you know, like, oh, you're just allowing people to leech your energy, but that's the fucking idea, you know. Like, it's my energy, I can spend it however I want. And, honestly, I've been in fucking recluse, fucking being a celibate, not dating anybody, and, you know, I don't really talk to too many people just because I've been very particular on where my energy goes, and, you know, as much as I'd like to share it with my person, she doesn't fucking talk to me, so, I mean, like, I just had to remove my emotions, I mean, as much as I could, because, I mean, like, I can't fucking go in there and take out the feelings I feel for anybody. I guess it was kind of dickish to say that I was going to try to hide it when I fucking can't. I can't hide shit, and that's why I just tell the truth, because, you know, you can't catch somebody in a lie when they tell the truth. And, yeah, I don't really know what to say. I mean, I got new cards today. I did order the Good Tarot, thanks to Moonwind Fairy, who uses that deck a lot. I just resonated towards it and enjoyed it, so I ordered it, as well as the Universe Has Your Back Oracles. So, I guess today we'll do Rider Waite, use some Good Tarot for clarification, and use some oracles. And I apologize for Taurus and Cancer. I did kind of screw off. I think I got hungry and forgot to upload those 2 videos. I can't remember, honestly. I'd have to check the channel, but I kind of feel that I did kind of screw off a little bit there. But today I'll make sure that it's good. So, I don't really know where else to go with this video. Like, I never know where I'm going with these videos. Just talk about stuff, and yeah, I mean, that's all I got to say, I guess, for now. I mean, if I missed anything, I'm sure someone will let me know. But anyway, like, fucking peace and love, soul fam, and I'm gonna get to readings, and I'll put this video up, and I'll start readings and get the fucking readings out, and, like, I hope everyone's enjoying their weekend so far. Personally, the energy feels pretty good to me, but I will do an energy read, too, to see what we're looking at. As far as the weekend is concerned, or even just, you know, today, but, yeah, like I said, if I missed anything in the comments, just fucking let me know. But anyway, peace and love. We'll talk to you soon.